We are moving forward with business and economic segment. We are looking at the issues of economic development, especially we are also looking at Namibian SME operators, particularly those who are off the ground and what they do. Today, I'm joined by Tulipohamba Bakery, especially with Mr. Tulipohamba Kaanduka, just to give us a perspective, particularly looking at his background and also how things have been, particularly in that area of bakery, and also the success stories too, and also the contribution of his business to local economic development. Mr. Tulipohamba, good evening and welcome to business and economic segment.
Yes, good evening. Good evening to the listeners of Eagle FM. It was said this is Tulipohamba Kaanduka for the Local Pig Butchery.
Now, maybe before we go to the content of the conversation, just give us an introduction to tell us about yourself and also about your business.
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much for having me on air.
Yeah.
My name, I stated, Tulipohamba Kaanduka.
Yeah.
You know, having grown up, having gone to school here in the northern region.
Yeah.
Now a professional working within the communities here in Angona region, the northern region.
Yeah.
I've learned with concern how people, take it hard to actually get the nutritional food and get meat to serve or Irish for their home, dinner, lunch, and so forth. So, you have to travel about 15 to 30 kilos to just get a piece of meat from Oshakati or Tango or Congo, whatever place you are from the village. And I've noticed also that our families, they eat dried spinach and only. So now I came up with the idea of selling pork, and we then now a business, the Local Pig Butchery, that sell and also buy pigs from smallholder pig farmers.
Okay.
It's slaughter under supervision, a very good procedure, and we cut different cuts. We distribute at our selling point from our, and then we make sure that every individual has a piece of meat or Irish in their homestead.
Now, for how long you have been operating, and maybe just to give us what are some of the problems and challenges that you have encountered, particularly in establishing your business, because we understand that there is no easy business. There are always challenges that a business person has to encounter before the establishment.
Yeah, to start started quite long time.
Yeah,
but I started in 2022. And that is when I had a very good organization that mentored business people called Basecamp.
Okay.
The people who introduced me to business plan, teaching, preparation, and also, standing in front of investors and just, tell them your story. So I started 2022.
Okay.
The challenges that I faced, or the problems that I faced starting this business. Myself, I started as a farmer, a pig farmer, and I realized that even if we farm, especially in the northern region, accessing the formal market is a challenge. We need somebody in the middle to connect us to get a market share of the industry in Namibia. We hear stories that Namibia imports 45% of its pork either from South Africa, Spain, and Germany. There was even a shocking news, I think, in 2024, where we imported almost, I can't remember the number of the tons that we imported that year. What the thing is, accessing the formal market is a challenge. But that's now with the place to set up the butchery is the manpower, is the skill, is the connection, and of course the finances for everyday operation. That is really challenged me.
Yeah. Now looking at Basecamp as an incubation center, what program did you partake in, and what was your first impression, and what are some of the really key things that you can say? These two, I can really say I am appreciating because of Basecamp.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for that question. Basecamp, I learned it from, I think, social media. I applied, and we were the first cohort in 20 there.
In 20, which year? I think, speak up a little bit, you're cutting.
Okay. Basecamp, I had known Basecamp in 2022.
Yeah.
When, young people, we like internet, and through WhatsApp groups, we got the application, we applied. Basecamp really is a very good organization that really helps the young entrepreneurs to understand the business concept. Myself, I tell you, they are the one who helped me develop a professional business plan. I did not really have. I had a business plan, but it was not a ready business plan to, pull in investors or maybe apply for funding and all. Basecamp also exposed me to many experts in different areas, especially when it comes to operating an abattoir. Because remember, the local pig butchery is in a process to getting to an abattoir specifically for pigs. Yeah, so the regulations and all the registrations, the experts from Basecamp really assisted me. Also, it exposed me in a way that it invited me to many pitch competitions in Windhoek, where we pitched in front of investors.
Yeah.
I knew pitching before, but I never really partook in it in terms of, in front of real people.
Okay.
So they were the one.
Yeah.
And also pushed me a little bit. I won an award in 2024.
Okay.
Best what? Startup of the year.
Okay.
That award came with 20,000 Namibian dollars. That really pushed me. And having only started selling pork in a small place, using my small car, pension market day and all that, I decided to buy a bento machine and a skate pizza that is very for a business like my. So I set up a place. I started selling cut meat. I'm doing packaging. I have a scale and all that. It's because of Basecamp funding through, I think, some partners, FBs and stuff.
Yeah. Now where we are there, you are one of the recipient of that award, best startup of the year. Now, apart from that accolades, what are some of the things that you can say are your key achievement, especially where you came from and where you are, that you can really stand up and say, I'm Tulipohamba, I'm very proud about this milestone, and this I can call it my success, before we look at the future?
Yeah, business is a challenge, and challenges overcome. You do one part. I started 2022, and I'm still just not really there. But what I have achieved so far is that I moved from a small place where I used to do, the herring of slaughtering of pigs, the cutting using, knives, just putting in plastics. We fold with the hand, just like, when you make, bread, you just tie the plastic this without weighing. And you just sell by weighing with the ice. The one is 20, this one is $15. But right, I have a physical address. I'm renting a place where customers can go into and look at the products. I have fridges. I have a bandsaw machine that is really, really essential to cut the meat. And I also now have a scale. I have to put the meat on the scale and no price against, the prices that we find in any other shop. We benchmark with those. And then it's well prepared in a very controlled environment.
No, that is,
Yeah, I have a staff of about 3 individuals. And I have 3 customers that patronize our services where we deliver meat every week. So I think I'm at a different stage now from then.
So you are moving.
Yeah, I'm moving to someone.
Now, it's quite a very good progress. In Namibia, creating employment it's even a very difficult job, even to our own government, which is really trying. But if you find yourself in that line, really, you must really be proud of yourself. Even somebody created one employment. I think that is really something which is important. Now, Tulipohamba, let us look at the future. Let's say 10 years from now. Look at yourself at the end of 10 years from now. What is next for your business if things go according to your plan, and what are you striving for?
Yes, thank you very much for that beautiful question. I want a lot of things.
Okay.
I want to be in many, many places.
Okay.
But I think I have to strategize.
Yeah.
The very first thing that I want to do, or place or stage where I would love to be, is to upgrade the butchery to a mini off-grid abattoir, specifically. This will not just make me money, but it will show that individuals, the youth, the women in our community can farm pigs and they have buyers. We are trying now buy these pigs, quarantine them, fatten them if need be, and then we slaughter them in our abattoir so that make sure that we distribute pork within all the northern regions and Poland. We are planning also to set up an on-site restaurant that sells pork ribs and cheap pap, maybe. Yeah, we also would love to train farmers in pig farming so that they farm adhering to the BVS through the Ministry of Agriculture, direct and proper ways of maintaining or farming with life. Yeah, so in short, maybe those are some of the things that we would like to have in
Yes, it's quite a very good thing that you look at the whole supply chain, and that is it's rare in Namibia, because Namibia, if I'm known for fat cake, it will just take me for even 20 years, David selling fat cake. yeah, but now, okay, let us move forward. I want you to speak to Namibian young entrepreneurs. There are those people who are saying, no, Tulipohamba is you are just born lucky. Things are just thriving without looking at your struggling moment or your difficult part. You spoke about strategizing and planning for the future, but when we see the result, we just think, I think this guy is just like everything is flowing. What is your message, especially to the starting up entrepreneurs, either in the same field or in a different field, particularly the mentality of somebody who is starting a smaller business and want to get somewhere?
I'm one of the founder of an organization called Dela Namibia, and its motto is where every little agricultural activity matters. meaning every step, every something small, every small business you have started means something. Because instead of going to buy a tomato in Oshakati, in Ondangwa, in Omusia, and you have a backyard garden where you can take a tomato and cook it or use it to cook and also sell it to the neighbors. The $5, the $10 means something because it's an income. So it doesn't matter what the size of your business is. But I'm telling the youth that it's not easy being a business people. There are those people think because you market your business well, because people are seeing you being interviewed by Eagle FM and the others. You have money. They will cut us for money. When you know. So showing off is not a thing, but that should not limit us from marketing our business. So what I'm saying is, it has been a challenge for myself as well. You know, balancing personal money and business money. That is still, despite I have a business account and a personal bank account, it is so hard because you are the one pushing the business and you can get broke sometimes. And you want to take money from your business. So those are some of the challenges. And I'm telling you, you're applying for many opportunities, but you'll never be selected. If I show you my email box, my mailbox, over 70 applications of incubations, of loans, of grants, of whatsoever opportunity, just wanting to participate in those programs, wanting to benefit, but they were down. But I never gave up until I was successful in the Basecamp program. I was again successful in another program by Basecamp called the Next Gen, and many others. So small, I got invited by, you know, big companies to, give presentations, get interviewed. It's because of the effort. So what I'm telling young people is that start small, start where you are, start with what you have, and grow with the results. And I'm telling you, one day you'll be proud of yourself.
Yeah, and maybe just before you go to the last question, you mentioned something very important, especially with failure. You know, in Namibia, we have a fear of failure. Once I failed twice, I'm even scared of trying to for the next time. And there's a trend when you read successful business people, they told you to say, no, I failed more than I have. But now, what lesson did you learn from failure? Wherever a time that you just thought, no, these guys, maybe they don't like me, maybe they are corrupt, maybe I will just not make it. Was there ever time that you were also down, particularly in your process of looking for opportunities?
Yes, there are times that you just give up. and that is the reason I advocate for, having partners, having a team that can support you when you are down. Because it's not every day you are motivated. There are days that you are down and you'll be like, damn, why should I continue? But really, really, failing is not failure. Failing that particular moment, it's just for you to reflect. What did I not do good? What presentation I have to improve on? You know, the criticism and the turning down of your ideas is a way for you to actually improve it for the better. Yeah, so you fail today, but tomorrow people will see the energy and the efforts that you put in developing your business, and they will like it even more because you have now answers to all the questions that you have failed you earlier.
Yes, Tulipohamba, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for input, and wish you well and continue inspiring people, because business is what matters in Namibia now. And the fact that you create employment, you're welcome anytime at the business and economic segment, particularly to give advice and also to give clarity in that area of business.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Eagle FM. Thank you very much to the listeners of Eagle FM. For back buyers and anybody who likes pork, please visit us in Ndola. It's an unity that's on your way to Shitua Secondary School. You find us there. You put in for order. We also deliver. Visit our Facebook page. Visit our website. The Local Pig Butchery. That is where you find the best pork.
Thank you. That is Tulipohamba Kaanduka, and from that side of the north, especially in the area of bakery. And he's saying he has the whole food chain, especially in that sector of business and also